This segment is sponsored by Our Home Magazine.
PROCentral Virginia is an organization for professional contractors and companies dedicated to the remodeling process. Joining us today to share more about the PROCentral Virginia Contractor of the Year Awards is Wes Gauvin of Herman Allen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, and President of the PROCentral Board. Also joining us is Mason Hearn of Home Masons Incorporated. Good morning to you both. Good to see you.
You too, Bill. Thanks for having us.
I'm going to start with you, Wes, because this company or this organization went under a different name in the past that people may know it by, right?
You're right, Bill. We used to be affiliated with NARI, which is the National Association of the Remodeling Industry. Earlier, or I guess previously last year, us and 5 other former NARI chapters removed ourselves from NARI and formed a new alliance called PRO. And then our local franchise or territory here would be PROCentral Virginia, and we're aligning with some other chapters up and down the East Coast and Mid-Atlantic.
So you guys obviously are kind of keeping an eye on your counterparts and saying, okay, these guys are doing a fantastic job. They need some recognition. They went above and beyond in certain categories, and you hand out awards.
Right. There are, I believe, 13 different categories that we present awards for excellence in design and remodeling work in the Central Virginia area, as well as some specialty awards.
All right. So our other guest this morning is Mason Hearn. And Mason, you're with Home Masons Incorporated, which is a home improvement company. Off the air, I asked you if you were a brick mason, and you said you can lay a brick, but that's not
you don't want me to.
Probably not what you're doing. I understand you guys got a couple of awards. Tell us about it.
We did. We won 3 awards for Best Interior Remodel, Residential Edition, as well as Residential Bath over $50,000.
Wow. That's people always wonder, if you go to a friend and they say, well, I've got a guy, and you go like, well, yeah, but is he really, or are they really, or whatever. If you've won this Pro Award, that's pretty much a gold seal of approval, isn't it?
Well, I know that folks interact with our industry with some degree of trepidation, because it is a daunting commitment financially and emotionally. And, when you're dealing with somebody with the professional remodeling organization that its members are dedicated to better serving the home improving public. And I think these awards are a good illustration. Really, the projects represented by these awards are a good illustration of the great work that can be done by professionals.
Wes, what kind of home improvements are we talking about here? We heard about, redoing bathrooms and things like that, which is a biggie. But what other do we cover in this group?
Within Pro, we have just about every contractor available under the sun that you could think of. So we have contractors specializing in bathrooms and kitchen remodels. We have other contractors specializing in whole home additions, remodels, even some new construction. Then we have a lot of subcontractors that assist these general contractors doing plumbing, HVAC, electrical, roofing, cabinetry. So really, we cover the whole gamut of the remodeling industry.
So when you guys recognize somebody as standing out, and somebody like Mason who won 3 different awards, obviously that's gonna help the consumer a lot to kind of trim down the people they need to look at.
I think that's a good guide for folks to go by. As I mentioned, daunting to get into home improvement, especially when you hear about home improvements gone wrong, which happens. You want to work with the best professionals that you can. This is a good guide for what can be done right, I think.
Doing it right is always the goal, and obviously you gentlemen are doing it right, and we appreciate you, and congratulations on the awards, and keep up the good work. PROCentral Virginia, formerly known as NARI, Central Virginia, and they've just handed out a whole bunch of awards. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Bill.
All right.
Thank you,
folks.
Bill.
You can learn more about ProCentral Awards in the current issue of Our Home magazine, which is on newsstands right now. Please stay with us. Virginia This Morning returns in just a few minutes.